just a 24-hour sprint.
Well, I'm an analog kind of guy. I like to look at a gauge, and in our cars, like the Daytona prototypes, basically we had a dial and we had lights. And if the light came on, you had a problem. You needed to slow down or stop and find out what was the problem.
Well, in days gone by, it had 0 driver aids. It had 2 gauges, and the ABS, or the braking control, was your foot. Every shift, you had to use the clutch. You had to be careful on traction, and if the car broke on track, the driver actually had to fix the car. You know, the guys came across, gave me tools and parts, but as the driver of the car, I had to do the work. The level of care that was on top of just going and racing the car that you had to take care of has changed significantly. And you always had to be mindful of the car, take care of the brakes, take care of the transmission, take care of the engine. But the biggest thing that I've seen is how the cars have become so refined.
There's no more authentic way to market and to prove a manufacturer, whether it's powertrains or chassis platforms or styling, than through motorsport. And the most extreme environment to do that in is endurance racing. So the 18 auto manufacturers have come to IMSA to express the ultimate expression of their brand. The ultimate performance, the ultimate reliability, the ultimate speed. I always envisioned the prototypes in GTP or LMP2 showing the fans what is possible, the future of the automobile. The GT cars for me are representative of today. To have that combination of what's possible in the future and then represent what is today with the GT cars, the interaction of those cars just based on closing speeds and performance creates an incredible entertainment tool for the fans. The prototypes over 200 miles per hour coming into turn 1 off the tri-oval. They're attacking the corners in much different way than the GT cars, so the closing speeds of these cars create dramatic moments, but also showcase the incredible talent of the drivers behind the wheel and the engineers that have set up the car.
The technology in these vehicles and how good the mechanics build the cars, the preparation that goes into it, it's just a 24-hour sprint. The minute we hop in that car over the pit wall to the minute we get out of it at the pit stop, we're flat out giving it 110%, you know. You know, you go back 50 years, you kind of had to manage the vehicle, make sure the gearbox did break, make sure the engine didn't blow. But now everything's just at such a level they can take being pushed at 110% for 24 hours.
Now you've got these cars that are so complicated and so strong that you've got not only the drivers have to race amongst a field of 60 cars, they also have to listen to their spotters, which are up on top of the tower, to their engineers telling them what dial to turn to get the maximum performance out of the car. Ride height, tire temperatures, brake bias, all those things on a constant basis. And they spend a lot of time going over the game plan and going over how that communication is given to the drivers and how the drivers respond to that. So it's a very difficult situation, and those guys I give them a lot of credit because they're under tremendous pressure to get the job done properly.
Being a part of this atmosphere, part of the 24-hour race, just like you really have to dig deep within yourself, within your energy levels, emotionally, just give it your all for such a long period of time. And it's really hard to explain until you've actually been in the trenches and done it yourself. But mentally draining, physically draining, emotionally draining, but all the more rewarding when you get to the end of the race and hopefully on a podium position or with a win. That's, it's the best feeling in the world.